Well, King, look like your boy Joel ain't messing around, man. He said he taking this serious this off season. He said all 82. No Anthony Davis.
Nah.
Listen, man.
I ain't betting on that one. No.
Oh man, sorry, I did not mean no shots, man. No shots. Listen, man, we appreciate y'all. YouTube, you Low Yard Gang, podcast listeners. We appreciate y'all joining us for another episode of Cap and Crown NBA podcast. We talk about all things NBA related. You guys already know, man. If you're new to the channel, man, you're in the right place. We talk about all things NBA related, no matter what team you root for, no matter what player you root for. It doesn't even matter, y'all. We talk about it all over here. So hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. And also, too, if y'all guys can hit them likes for us, that'd be much appreciated as well, man. Got a nice little conversation, man. King's favorite small forward. He said he top 5 all time. And he ain't even number 5. What King said. He had some comments, man. We got to break down. Chris Bosh said some stuff too, man. Damn it. Come on, D-Town Finest. I mean, DFW Finest. You got to come on with it, bro. That's kind of D-Town Finest, actually. But yeah, shout out to you, guy, man. Lonnie Walker, man, signed with the Nuggets, man. He got a little 1-year deal. Shout out to Lonnie Walker. He back in the league. Your boy, Dylan Brooks, Mr. Sonic got him a 3-year extension with Phoenix. So shout out to him for about 73. And I mean, yeah, man, it's getting real, man. I know we had a quiet period right now. I know there are still some players out there that ain't signed with nobody yet, and rumors are starting to kind of fade a little bit. They're gonna eventually sign with somebody, man. It's just right now it ain't happening as quickly as everybody kind of expected, but it's gonna happen here pretty soon, hopefully. But yeah, so that's like the only news pretty much that's hit the web so far. Other than this news here, which is why this news kind of blew up because of he been a quiet period or whatever. So we're gonna get to it, man.
You think before you I'm sorry. Before you start, do you think that's a good deal for Dylan Brooks? Would you say he worth more than that?
How many is that a year?
Under 25, 24, 3.
He says, well, his impact from between Houston and I mean, if you want to add in Memphis too, really, it kind of fell off a cliff after he left. But between Houston and Phoenix, I'm not mad at it.
I'd give him 30. I'd have thought he'd try to go for 30.
I think he just right now at this point, I think he's just looking for the years, man. Well, a lot
I feel as far as locking in and being accepted somewhere.
It's not like they just like ain't like he went from 30 to 10 or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
He
gave him a little. You feel me?
Little haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little haircut. Like basically, I respect you. You respect me. You feel me?
Right.
Thing. So yeah.
So I think I don't know how many years he had left on his contract already. He might have had 1. Okay. So they probably, you know what I'm saying? So now he probably got like 4 total. If I had to guess, I'm not sure off the top of my head,
but I think it's a good contract. Yeah. I think it'd be worth it. What I'm basically saying. I think it's $73 million. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. But yeah, so shout out to Dylan Brooks, man. I tell you, one of the teams we could keep an eye on this year is Phoenix, man. So shout out to them. Yeah. But yeah, man, we can go ahead and get to it, King. Like I said, man, we got a lot to get into, man. It's not really a lot. It's just a lot to cover in this one subject or whatever. We're going to get to it, man. But before we do all that, man, you already know we got to stop and show love to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Man, check this out. Nuggets' current tax bill. Financial penalties continue to climb as teams sign Lonnie Walker. Remember I told you about that, what happened? When he over the second threshold, because when they send up sign to Jones, shout out to OKC for kind of pulling the wool over the eyes on that, man, making them go over the second threshold and sign him back, which is going to cost them Peyton Watson at the end. So, yeah, man, that's crazy. But like I said, congratulations to Lonnie Walker. You know what I'm saying? He's back in the league, got a 1-year deal, man. So he has a chance to kind of show what he can do and kind of prove that he's worth staying in the league and all that type of stuff, man. Not a bad team to be with in Denver. So like I said, they're gonna lose guys like a Peyton Watson. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Bruce Brown is still there, or did they lose him too? I can't remember.
Does this mean they're gonna probably try to eventually ship up Aaron Gordon for real?
They might if they do, it's gonna probably be halfway through the season, bro. Yeah. If they decide to do that, man, because they over the second threshold. I don't think. Yeah. I think as the CBA goes on, I think it's costing you a whole lot more, depending on how long you stay over that threshold. I don't think they want to stay anywhere near that. So we'll see, bro. Yeah, yeah. Especially they're not there either. So it's gonna be interesting, King. It's gonna be interesting. Man, we're gonna categorize this whole subject, man, under the phrase you coined. Pause. Bro, I don't think we ever started a show off with a pause. First time in Cap and Crown history. So everybody online has been killing your boy Kevin Durant, man. I was gonna post this thread of him going at it with other fans and stuff like that, killing them. But I was like, man, I don't feel like reading all that stuff. So I found the actual video of the comments that he made. So we're gonna listen to it and then we're gonna kind of go from there, man. So this is Kevin Durant comparing the 76ers team to the Golden State Warriors team. He's pretty much saying that, the Sixers team blows the Golden State Warriors team out the water, bro. And this is what he had to say, King.
They're contenders?
For sure. You don't think so?
No, I'm just asking you.
Last time they put, quote, 3 20-point scores on the team, they said it was unfair, which is the team I was on. Yeah. They got 4 25-point scores on this team. So, hell yeah, I think they're going to be a contender, man. They're going to be a great team to watch.
So check this out, King. He has some other stuff on top of that, breaking down why he said what he said here. So let me see if we can read this. Can you read that? Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Joel Embiid, right? He says Joel MVP recently, Jaylen Brown recent Finals MVP, Tyrese All-Star the last 3 years. So we all know what Bron does. Klay Thompson never an MVP candidate in nothing. 22 points a game. Draymond, 14 points a game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Steph an MVP, just like Joel was. I don't get how the Warriors team is better on paper. So this is what your boys had to say. So Klay Thompson didn't appreciate KD's comments on Instagram. He says, "Hey, man, you good?" He says, "Easy money. Why you using my full government name?" Ooh. Pretty much. Ooh. Wait, there's more, King. I'm not done. Hold on. Your boy Draymond says Slim thought he was on his burner.
Ooh.
Shots being fired today, King. Shots being fired today.
What is up with Kevin Durant?
Listen, bro. And that's why we're here. This is why we're here. They've been cooking Kevin Durant today, bro. Did you see the video I sent you of AM Hoops breaking it all down?
I saw you sent it to me. I was like, I want to wait. I'm gonna wait a second.
Well, no, you probably should have watched it. Because there's some other stuff with that too. He broke it down, man. He does a pretty good job at that. But yeah, it's not a good look for KD, man. He gotta stop doing this. It's not a good look for KD. He gotta stop doing it. But I'm gonna get my thoughts in a little bit. What's your thoughts on this, man?
Really nothing special, bro. KD at the end of his career. I always tell you about folks like when you do stuff and you like comfortable in your skin now, like even if you're a dirty dude and you become comfortable in your skin, it's like it don't matter anymore. Dirty. Like he's
dirty dude.
He's dirty as deeds, man. But yeah, he's comfortable in his skin now. He's comfortable being that villain. He's embraced that role for a while now, and he's even embraced it to the level of what the players and all, bro. Like other players, he don't give a hell. KD is comfortable in his skin with what he's done in his career. So it is what it is. It's nasty. He called out Klay Thompson like never an MVP, and Klay like, bro, why you using my name and all that? They like, stop bringing my name out your mouth and all that, bro. Just do what you do. And Draymond talking about the burner, so I guess that burner account official. That whole story, Draymond just basically just said, all right, bro, you don't got no more speculation. So I do not think. I mean, we'll see how the Sixers play, but it's all about his legacy now, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. KD, nothing's gonna ever be like that Golden State Warrior team, bro. That was created after they won 73 games.
73 games, dog.
And you had a 3-1 lead against them, and you joined that team. LeBron wasn't, and by the way, that's not 4. LeBron wasn't a 25-point per game scorer. last year.
Mm-hmm.
So nah, but I guess he's trying to. Even if they are, lastly, and I'm gonna move on to you. Even if the Sixers are a better team than the Golden State Warriors, right? This ain't the same decisions LeBron James made like Kevin Durant. This is LeBron James in the twilight of his career. Like this is, he's no longer the best player. He's by a lot of people probably not even the best, one of the top 10 players in the NBA anymore. So with that being said, like it don't matter about Bron. This super team, if it is a super team, not even about LeBron as a super team, if that makes sense. So yeah, bro, I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to change history, but it's not going to be changed around here.
Yeah, I got the opposite thought of how KD's thinking, and he's not comfortable in his own skin, which is why he keeps saying stuff to folks and stuff like that to try to validate certain things or certain reasons why he made a move or whatever the case is, right? Kate, and bro, what's the one thing you always heard me say about what was the one thing that kind of upset me about LeBron James?
Changing the narrative,
bro. Just the extra stuff. It's always the extra stuff. KD is one of those players that we should be talking about him in the same conversation with some of the other greats, bro. That's what we should be talking about. It should be basketball. Why is it always the extra stuff with KD? This is the reason why. It's not just the fact that KD is getting older and why, some of the teams that he went to kind of failed. It's because of this type of stuff right here. You're causing divide not only with the teams that you're on, you're causing divide with the one team that got you 2 rings.
Yeah.
That's the part I don't understand. You're burning bridges, KD. Like, what are we doing? And so it's to the point, King. Like I don't even know what to say about KD anymore, bro. Because you said like in twilight of his career, bro. This has been happening since he left OKC.
Yeah.
I can't even say leaving OKC. It happened toward the tail end of OKC. Because remember, he told the media, "I'm not going to be that type of guy anymore. Well, I'm going to be this guy right here that y'all see now." He said that before he left OKC. So this has been going on for when the league OKC in 17. So this probably been going on since like 15 to 14 around there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, KD, what are you doing? And it's like, bro, like you said, King, I 100% agree. You cannot compare this Philadelphia team with the Golden State Warrior team. That team won 73 games. Now we are talking about guys averaging 20. We're talking about guys who can get your third option can get you 60. He got you 60. What are we talking about, bro? Like, KD got to stop with this, man. Look, he still can't get over the fact that people weren't cool with how he did he made a decision going to Golden State. That's what this is all about. So now he got to try to point the fingers like, up. Y'all see what LeBron just did? You see what he did? He went to a stacked team. Get him. KD, like you just said, it's not the same.
LeBron, how many top? Go ahead. How many top 5 players they got?
Exactly.
Okay.
Come on, man. You and Steph at that time were considered 2 of the top 5 players in the league.
Arguably 2 of the top 3.
Exactly. Like, come on, bro. Stop, man. What are we doing? Like, and like I said, bro, it's this kind of go back to when we always joke and stuff about it when we say this is why you can't. We say let the people who play the game talk the game. This is what we're talking about. This is the stuff we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you out here just saying out of pocket stuff, bro, that don't make no sense. And it's like, I swear to you, King, when I heard this, because I read it first, and then I was like, man, let me see if I can find an actual quote for him saying it, and I found it. And I'm like, when I read it, I was just like, Then, like I said, if you had just read some of the tweets when people are going at him, breaking down what you just said about how the teams were and all that type of stuff, LeBron being 215 years old, you literally went to Golden State in your prime. You and Steph played together in y'all's prime. Steph just won 2 MVPs. You just won one like a year before that or whatever it was, or 2 years before that or whatever. Bro, but you were in your prime and y'all got together. That's not the same thing.
This is more comparable to LeBron going to, you feel me, like him going to Houston. Like the way Kevin Durant when they try to go to Houston and all that type, or like a Phoenix and all that type of stuff. That part of the career, like that's not it, bro. That's not Golden State at all, bro. Kevin Durant, he tripping, and
he's still not. He's still mad because people look at that as a way of
his career. It's so. I hate when I talk about this because it always makes me sound like a hater. Kevin Durant is an awesome basketball player, right? Like he's an incredible, one of the greatest basketball players we've ever seen. I think I always said I think he overrated as an NBA player. And
you said that.
I've always said I think he overrated as an NBA player, and this type of stuff shows because he's never been that type of guy, that leader. He's always been behind LeBron, wondering why LeBron got it. I don't, because he don't have that it, bro. Like Kevin Durant, we'll never be able to know. I don't think KD would have won a chip if he didn't go to Golden State. I'm starting to feel that way. I don't think KD would have won a chip if he didn't go to Golden State, bro. KD career,
not like you didn't have no opportunities. Not like you didn't have no opportunities.
His career since Golden State been, I don't want to say it's trash. It's not trash. He'd hate me if I say that, but it ain't been what you would expect from Kevin Durant. What people were saying, Kevin Durant is or was or whatever, like
putting him up there. Remember, he was supposed to be better. Remember, he's the best player in the league, better than LeBron.
Yeah,
at
he's
one point.
better than LeBron and all that.
Saying. Yeah,
there's a lot of guys that came and gone that's better than Kevin Durant. In the meantime, that's done jumped him. You got guys in the conversation that like Giannis go win another chip. You feel me? Like you got a Joker that came up and all that stuff. That's, you feel me, in the conversation. Like Kevin Durant, I don't know, bro. Kevin Durant's supposed to be a top 10 player. Everybody thought he was gonna be a top 10 player in the league, and I went to sit and really think he'd be 15.
Bro, I was going to think about that today. I don't even know is he top 20? You know what I'm saying? That's the conversation. We always talked about too. There was a conversation.
The best what?
Small
number
forward.
2.
Number 2. Yeah, number 2. Yeah.
Who's the number 2 in the league? That was the conversation. That's when that's when you legendary. That's why, like you said, we give love to Bron as far as calling it what it is. He was running the league, and these guys were fighting for number 2. That's why I always say about the Stephen A. Smith trying to make some hot take story of saying Kevin Durant the best player in the league. Kevin Durant's never. To me, at least, I don't ever think Kevin Durant was the best player in the league. Ever. I don't think there's one moment in NBA history I'm like, that year, I don't ever think Kevin Durant's been the best player in the league. I don't ever think Kevin Durant's been better than LeBron James. Ever. I was
just about to say that. I remember I had a homeboy, I think I told you before. He was like a diehard Kevin Durant fan, my homeboy Lee. I remember he used to always talk about and like he always asked a question like, why he can't be better than LeBron and da-da-da. And it's like, bro, LeBron, Kevin Durant is not a great playmaker. Doing these narratives and stuff like that, bro. You got to be comfortable with your legacy. You got to be comfortable with what you did for the league. If you're not, then you're going to get these type of things right here. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get this. That's why you don't see a lot of them older guys like Magic Johnson not around here tooting his own horn every day or trying to go on a podcast and say, man, I'm the best. He's comfortable where he at.
So let me change what I said. I do not think he's comfortable with his NBA career. Like I think he's trying to shift that while he's still playing. I think he's comfortable in being the villain, is what I'm saying. Like I think he's embraced that role completely. Like he'll change, he'll go in there, stir the pot. He does the burn this, he'll talk about it. Like it doesn't embarrass him anymore. As far as I'm saying, like,
it's too late, too, King. He's so far in.
Yeah, like he's gone he's towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he's became this. He was, remember, this is like you said, this is a change already. He was the, mama, you the real MVP and all that stuff. I keep telling everybody at the beginning. And then he became this, I hate that name, overnight and all that stuff. And it just became don't treat me like this. I don't know what happened. Like,
then that's when we talk about, don't call me the rent, call me, what did he say? The servant.
The Slim Reaper. Like no, what was he? Slim Reaper?
No, it was the servant. Maybe he said, call me the servant.
Oh, yeah, the servant. Yeah. Or he was like, the serpent or something.
He was killing my boy Lee behind. I said, bro, you can't talk to me. You can't talk to us no more, bro. You talking about change my name to call me Grim Reaper, call me servant or something trash. He said,
my
bro.
thing with him,
man, come on.
I always thought that LeBron was like well ahead of KD. Like it was like a big difference. And I thought that he was more of the you lucky Kawhi Leonard ain't around all the time. Because I told you, in a vacuum, if I'm just choosing at their best, who can do what? I'm choosing Kawhi Leonard, bro, every day over Kevin Durant. I'm sorry, KD. I think Kawhi just impacts the game more. I think Kawhi may be a better playmaker than Kevin Durant. They close enough. They at that.
Yeah, it ain't like
you feel me?
Like head and shoulders or whatever.
Yeah, like they probably won. You can choose which one you want to choose and all that stuff. And Kawhi killer with the buckets as far as efficiency and all that stuff, especially when you need it. When it's time to go, we seen that playoff run. Kevin Durant, again, appreciate Kevin Durant. He's done some wonderful stuff. No playoff run he's ever had is better to me than that, what's that, 2019 run or whatever. Like I told you, that's one of the best playoff runs I've ever seen in my life as far as a guy. He's Kawhi was on that list as far as that run.
Hey,
So
and not just offensively, defensively too.
Just in general, like I mean, the best.
Yeah, like he's the reason
around.
why. Remember, Giannis struggled. Remember in the last 4 games of that series,
they were up 2-0. Giannis was up 2-0 in that series, and then he said, "I got you. Let me be the main assignment and score buckets and go win this series or whatever." And came back. Yes, that was one of the best playoff runs I've ever seen. And he actually took that team, led them, and said, "I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do whatever we need. Follow me." And they won a championship when they weren't expected to win a championship when he got traded from San Antonio. So that's how I always felt. I always thought Kawhi Leonard at his best was better than KD.
Bro, and I know we're off subject with this, but one of the greatest legacy-changing shots of all time is that shot that Kawhi hit in that corner.
The Game 7.
That shot, in that Game 7 in the second round, bro. If that shot had a bounce any other way, bro, both legacies would have changed, bro. And that's crazy. And I was just like, man, that one shot changed legacies for a lot of people in that series, bro. That's crazy.
Philly probably would have won the chip.
Yeah, and I think they would have. I really do.
Especially with KD being, if KD was hurt the same way and all that stuff, Philly would have won the chip too that year.
I think they would have won that year. Because especially with because Butler was clowning in that series too. He did pretty well in that series. He helped carry a little bit too in that fourth quarter. So
who they beat in the Eastern Conference Finals? Who was that? Was that Boston or was that Milwaukee? That was Milwaukee that year in the Conference Finals. Yeah, but Philly would have won that. Philly would have won a championship that year. That's crazy.
Yep.
All that Eastern Conference Finals talk and all that wouldn't even matter then, because this has been before Joel even won the MVP. He'd have just been a champion already. Yep.
That's crazy, bro. Like I said, that's that one shot changed a lot of legacies.
Yep.
Let's get to this right here again. So we got some receipts, King. We got some receipts. DFW finest, man. What we doing, Chris? What we doing, man? Shout to Lincoln High School.
Surprise today. Jeez.
Yeah, I know, right? Chris Bosh says LeBron joining the Sixers is no different from Kobe and Jordan chasing rings. Chris Bosh on LeBron siding with the Sixers. Everybody chases rings, King. If you don't think Kobe and Michael Jordan were chasing rings too, you're crazy.
He telling the truth though, bro. He just he just playing with words. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I was gonna say you know
he playing on your intelligence.
The same thing I did with BG that time. We talking about he's a superstar.
Yep.
No, you being facetious, bro. Don't do that because you're gonna mislead a lot of people.
He's playing on words. I'm saying
that's not what you know what you're doing, bro. You're gonna mislead a lot of people saying that. Bro.
Everybody ring chaser. That's the case. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody. What Chris Bosh saying? He played the game to win.
Everybody win a championship.
That's not what the game to win.
Chris, you're not listen, Chris Bosh, I'm not just saying it because we're talking about him right now. Chris is a very intelligent guy. He really is. Very intelligent guy. Chris know what he was doing. You know what folks mean by that, Chris. Don't we're not doing that today, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that today. Why are you doing this? And King, this is what I talk about, bro, when I say like when we got to be careful with this type of stuff, because Chris Bosh being a guy who is a former NBA player. So when he says things, it has more gravitas compared to me and you, a couple guys who stay in our mom's basement or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be careful with what you're saying, because people are gonna read into that and be like, you know what, he's right, without putting any type of context to it and understanding exactly what he's saying. Like you said, you saying, oh, he playing with words. I'm saying you being misleading to defend a friend of yours. I understand you defending your friend, bro, but come on, Chris, we're not doing that, bro. Don't do that. Because you're gonna mislead a whole. We're not doing that today. You're gonna mislead a whole lot of people when you do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro.
And like I said, with this, bro, like I said, this is why when I say, let's kind of go back to the, let anybody who played the game talk the game, all that type of stuff. This is what we're talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just like everybody else, bro. They're just like the Chris Broussards or whatever, right? They're just like the average guy who tweets or whatever, bro. They got biases and all that stuff built in too, just like we do. You know what I'm saying? So
that Chris Bosh that showed out a picture, bro. Where he sitting there with his fingers crossed. Showed out a picture. He's just sitting there looking like he got Chris Bosh a fool for this one, man. He is.
I should never show this, man. We ain't showing nothing else.
He is tripping for this thought, bro. Look at him. He in his thoughts too, like. Yeah, LeBron, everybody ring chase, bro. Hell no, man. Get the hell out of here.
Ring chase, King. You know what I'm saying? But the old school pole with the R&B pose, you know what I'm saying?
Why he didn't show his rings? He should have had his rings on with that one, bro. His 2 rings that he had when they promised 7. But yeah, everybody ring chase. You feel me? Technically, the way he's saying it, but come on, bro. LeBron is ring chasing right now. But he deserved the ring. Like I said, it's 2 sides to every story, bro. Like he is ring chasing, but this is the point in his career where he gets the ring chase. You feel what I'm saying? Like what Kobe and Mike did was get all their rings in their prime. So then they can just go out and all that stuff with ugly years and all that. Like if Kobe was ring chasing
with a $50 million per year for last 2 years.
If Kobe was ring chasing, he wouldn't have signed that contract with the LA Lakers. You feel me? When Mark Cuban was saying amnesty him and all that stuff, you feel me? Because he had him paying all that money, he would have went somewhere else and said, let's go win a championship instead of playing with these guys anymore. So yeah, he wasn't ring chasing. What? Steve Nash went to the Lakers to try to ring chase, went to his team to try to ring chase. Dwight Howard went to his team to try to ring chase because they had won championships already. What are we talking about, Chris Bosh? Michael Jordan. I don't even get the Michael Jordan part at all. He went to the Wizards to ring chase?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, hold on. You tell me you can't win a championship with Jahadi White as your center at 5'9"?
Yeah. You gotta be special, bro. Special player, bro.
Oh man. Shout out to the Wizards.
Shout out to the Wizards. I used to watch out on Wizards games, so I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, when Jordan played, yeah, I did too.
Jordan played. I used to watch. I mean, we used to get all up. So you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You ain't handle WGN then. Feel me? I got all the games back there.
Yeah, that wasn't WGN for sure. You know what I'm saying? No WGN there. Matter of fact, that might have been around the time because I think WGN stopped showing again.
Yeah, the black box.
I might have to look it up because I wonder if when they stopped showing maybe I guess when the NBA signed. Yeah, I think maybe when the NBA signed a new contract with was it ESPN or TNT or somebody? No, they already had TNT. I don't know. I probably have to look it up.
Let me ask you this: you remember when Kobe was 6'7"?
We already had this talk already.
All right, I already said okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because remember you told me. I always thought he was 6'7", and you showed me that he's 6'6", and you said he was trying to be like Jordan with the 6'6".
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, no, he wasn't. I thought I never. When you showed me that, I said, bro, I swear I never heard of 6'6" with Kobe. I always heard 6'7".
That's so why you showed me that. That's part of the reason why I hated number 8 Kobe, bro. I'm telling you, little stuff you ain't even know. That's the stuff why I hate it, bro. Because I was like, bro, you 6'7", yo. He's like, no, I'm 6'6" now, chewing my gum. Get the fuck out of here, bro. How you lose an inch? Who loses an inch in the league? I've never seen nobody but Kobe Bryant, bro. Lose an inch in the league, bro.
All these young kids, man, getting taller. You know, got Cooper Flag growing 2 inches or whatever, and then he don't
Kobe like, no, I want to be 6'6", not 6'7". Like what?
No, I'm 6'5" like Ray Allen.
He definitely came into the league. I gotta look at this like rookie cards, and I know a guy said 6'7" on it. He was 6'7" when he came into the league.
Now I thought when he came in the league was 6'6", then moved up to 6'7" when he got older. Because he came in like
6'7", went down to 6'6",
like 17 or something like that, and then started playing at 18 or whatever. So I thought he went up to 6'7".
I thought he was 6'7" at first when he first started. Like I mean,
no, you might be right. You might be right.
When he got to the like in the starting position and all that stuff, when he got to that point, he started being like, "I'm 6'6" now," and I'm like, "Damn, Nick Kobe 6'6"? What happened? Oh, he Jordan. Yeah. Okay, he straight Jordan. Now I got you. He's just a carbon copy.
Because I thought like maybe how LeBron when he came into the league, LeBron was 6'7", and they like 6'9". Yeah. So LeBron, that's why I thought
they say actually like 6'10".
Yeah, he tall, bro. That's why I thought like maybe what happened with Kobe. Maybe he came in at 6'6" and then went to 6'7". Yeah, like I said, I never heard the 6'6" thing until you showed me.
Can't believe you, man. Can't believe you didn't know that, man. That story.
Bro,
Kobe
I always said Kobe was 6'7", man.
Kobe went 6'6" for Jordan, bro. He just changed his damn height. I remember Kobe tried to say. Remember Kobe tried to say his favorite player wasn't Jordan? Magic Johnson and all that stuff.
It was D'Antoni. Remember he said that's why he wore number 8.
Oh yeah. He said.
Yeah,
I used to watch Magic Johnson, and it was D'Antoni. Come on, Kobe, man.
Then you gotta think about it. What's 2 to the third power?
2 to the third power. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. There you go.
That's why.
There you go.
That's why, bro.
Yep.
It's just a creative way.
Man, I didn't even think of that. That's crazy until you said it out.
That's why
Kobe crazy, man.
That's why whenever I heard, like you said,
crazy.
you see it like you ain't gotta really say it. You see it in this game, whatever. Right? Like I said, it always down to the chewing of the gum or whatever, right?
Yeah.
His mannerism, how he talked and all that stuff. He would shave his head or whatever, right?
Yep.
So you thinking like, okay, everybody named Mama know he trying to be like Jordan. So when he came out talking about D'Antoni, I was like, I thought he was just talking, bro. Like, okay, whatever, Kobe. Everybody named Mama know. 2 to the third power, bro, is 8, bro. You that's why you got the number 8 on or whatever, right?
24 to be 1 over.
Yeah, 1 over Jordan. Yeah. Remember he tried to get the rings. Remember that? He thought he had a chance to get the rings.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. If Kobe would have got 6, he still wouldn't have been better than Jordan. I don't know what what are you doing here, man? That Kobe could have got 7, and I wouldn't have said he better than Jordan.
Hey, bro.
No, he got 7. He might have been better than Jordan. I know. You thought I was about to say.
Yeah, that.
Kobe to go. Like, nah.
I was gonna be like, wait, King, what?
No. Kobe got 7 though. Maybe we'd have started talking if he had 7.
Yeah, that definitely would have been a conversation.
Because he wouldn't have had as many. If he'd got 4 in his zone without Shaq and got that stuff going on like later on in his career, especially with the 3-peat. If he could have got a 3-peat by himself, we could start having that conversation. But it's still
shout to Dirk.
His game just it just wasn't as easy as Jordan's. Like just in general, it's just like the percentages and all. It was beautiful to watch because we didn't have Jordan. But it wasn't Jordan, like, and people don't realize that. But I don't know. As Jordan game goes further and further away, like I said, it gets more and more underrated and underappreciated, bro.
For all facts, bro. That's why I miss it, bro. Like I was sitting there, I was listening to something of the day, and I was sitting there, I was just kind of reminiscing in my mind, like, bro, like just growing up. No, it's a site I follow on Instagram. That's what it was, and it kind of like they put together this little montage of like. The league in the 90s and like the early to mid 2000s, bro, and like it's just like different like points and stuff in those seasons and the years and all that type of stuff, you know. And I was sitting there kind of just reminiscing, like, bro, like what happened to them days? Like you said, we used to be able to watch all the Jordan games on TV, every last one of them. Now, bro, you gotta have every last streaming service now to watch a game or whatever, right? Like you said, you got NBA League Pass, you got to pay for that, bro. And then sometimes that be trash. You're only gonna watch certain teams. But I mean, you did back in the day too. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and act like you didn't. Because I remember back when ABC used to show them games on Sundays. Yep. It was always the same, like 5 teams or whatever it was. I remember back when Dallas was good. That's one of the teams that's always shown on Sunday. One of the teams they were showing on Sundays, and they like rotate them around, be like Dallas, like Phoenix, San Antonio, like LA.
Most of them like Lakers games. You had your Eastern Conference team came on first.
Like Detroit and then will be on there or whatever. Yeah, I
Detroit,
remember
Indiana, stuff like that. Even Jason Kidd when he was good and all that stuff on like New Jersey and all that. But then
there'd be one team.
Your West team were your main West teams. You know, the big.
Yeah, like Phoenix. I think Sacramento was one of them. Yeah, I think Dallas was one of them. LA was one of them. San Antonio.
You feel me? Like that'd be like that. But that was good basketball, man. Like I'm trying to explain to folks how good Jordan was without like sounding like a glazer. I'm trying to like put it in their terms where they can understand it. Because you got Bron lovers that try to, detract from Jordan's game. So they'll find games where Jordan had a bad shooting game or whatever like that. You feel me? And be like, oh, this is Jordan put up a bunch of shots and all that stuff. And I'm like, that's not how Jordan game was. And let me describe it like this. Dirk, we watched Dirk. Dirk was a very efficient scorer in his prime, correct? Very efficient. He had some games where it was bad games, like, damn, Dirk, you can't make a shot and all that stuff because he shot jump shots. So it happens when you have bad games. But when Dirk in his zone, Dirk was so good of a shooter that a lot of times when he shot the ball, you would think it was good. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just you like, damn, Dirk was such a good shooter. Like when Dirk shoot the ball, he probably gonna make that. Your confidence is that he's probably gonna make that when he's missing a bunch of them. You're like, damn, Dirk, what's going on? Why ain't you hitting them? That's how Michael Jordan was. Like, people don't understand. Like, them turnaround jump shots was like, bro, they automatic. Like, he was hitting the face like, God, geez, how are you hitting those? You just fadeaways. Give you that shoulder, off the other shoulder, bam. It was like, I don't think people
going
understand.
Away from the rim, shooting it and fading away.
Floating away, like jumping, floating away, bang, just banging them, bro. Like, automatic from midi. Like Kawhi, DeMar DeRozan, those guys saying as midi guards. They not Jordan in the midi game. I just wish people could understand the words we saying. Though you see those guys and they're midi guards right now. And we saying they're not Michael Jordan in the mid-range game. And people don't want to hear you.
I 1,000,000% agree. Because like I said, we talk about it all the time. I told you every once in a while, I'll go back and just watch some of his old games. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just missed that style. You know what I mean? Like that. It when I hate to, like you said, I hate to say this because it sounds like I'm the old man, get off my lawn guy. But just like the purest form of basketball, bro. It's just like it's hard, like you said, it's hard to put into words. Like you had to be there, man. You had to see it. And like I said, being a kid sitting in front of TV, my pops just watching the games. It was damn near like Saturday morning cartoons to me as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like at all the stuff I'm watching on the screen. You know what I'm saying? And like the fact that he made the game look so easy.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, it's like I said, it's one of those cases like, yo, how's he doing it? You know, how people be at what Luka does on the court and all that. Mm-hmm. Just imagine that to like the nth degree with Jordan. It's like, bro, how in God's name is he doing some of the stuff he's doing?
It felt like Michael Jordan invented basketball.
Yes,
like that's like it was his. Like the game was like, bro, why can't y'all beat him?
Like and like it drew you in, bro. It's just like I said, I watched basketball, and when him, it's like he elevated the love of basketball, bro. When he played, I'm just like, though, like I said, my pops would switch back and forth between, because the Bulls games would be on first, because it was the East Coast game, so we'd be switching back and forth from the Bulls to the Mavericks. And I remember the Mavericks in the '90s were bad, so we watched more of the Bull game than the Mav game.
Yeah,
I used to hope, man, that it'd be a game like the Bulls played, but the Mav didn't play. You know what I'm saying? So we could watch a full, Bulls game. It'd be time, bro. We were sitting there watching the game, like, oh dang, the Mavs game. Oh, okay, but the Mavs game.
Got the Mavs game was on. Yep.
Yeah, the Mavs. Hey, it's halftime on the Bulls game. Let's go sit here and watch the Mavs game. Mm-hmm. I'm tapping. Hey, man, I think they probably think the game back on, man. Oh yes,
bro. I want. So this is what I want people to know too. I want another GOAT. I want the game to move forward. I want somebody better than Michael Jordan. It's not like I don't want somebody. Like I want to be able to see him, witness in my lifetime another player coming to the game that I can say, damn, bro, he better than Michael Jordan. Like, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. I've watched Michael Jordan. I've seen Kobe Bryant. I'm not saying it's to hate on Kobe, to hate on LeBron, to hate on anybody that's came behind Michael Jordan. I'm trying to explain to you based off I've seen Michael Jordan. These guys are incredible. And I'm telling you, damn, you missed Michael Jordan. Like, imagine if you would have saw Michael Jordan. That's what I'm trying to explain to these people, these kids, or these younger folks, I should say. Not even just kids now, because we so far now as young adults that haven't seen Michael Jordan. So,
you know, it's crazy. I went out when Jordan retired from the Bulls before he went to the Wizards, bro. That's kind of how I feel. I'm like, damn, it's over. Like, what we supposed to do now, right? He's like, and like you just said, that's how I felt when he left. And it's like, damn. Especially when he left, because when his pops passed or whatever. And I was like, I know I was heartbroken. Like, damn, like the league's not gonna be the same. And it really wasn't.
It wasn't for a second until Shaq and Kobe took it over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like if it weren't for Shaq and Kobe, we would have had like a long. Not saying that other guys were good. We're not saying that. It's just like King always said. It's just that's something that draws you to the games, right?
You know why 99 got an asterisk for real? Why they used to try to put asterisk on it? Not because of the shortened season. It's because Jordan won. Because of the short season after was Jordan, everything switched. That's why people thought that season wasn't as popular. Jordan was gone. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why 99 had an asterisk on it as well. Like I say, Tim Duncan got rid of the asterisk, but they used to try to put that asterisk on there because of Jordan not being there as well, and it being a shortened season, bro. Like, the game was missing something. I tell you all the time, once Jordan left, I remember sitting there playing the games, and I was like, damn, who my team now? Who I'm gonna grab it? Who I'm gonna go towards now? Like, who that guy? And I'm gonna be like, damn, every time I pick up the game now, I'm playing with this team. And I told you it was the Pistons with Grant Hill for a second, mainly when Jordan left the first time in between Chicago. That's when I started gravitating towards Grant Hill, being like, all right, Grant Hill, my dude, and all that stuff. I'm gonna do this. Then when he came back, it was Jordan again. It's like, all right, well, Jordan back. Sorry, Grant Hill. And then when it is what it is, and because Grant Hill was never Jordan, he's still a what if, but he got at no point did he get to a point. I'm like, damn, he close to Jordan right now. Yeah, like he wasn't even close to Jordan. He was just a what if. Like, I could see he was going to get something special in his career, like something seriously special. But I didn't even see he's going to be better. I didn't think he was going to be better than Jordan. I never thought Grant Hill was going to be better, had the ability to be better than Jordan. I just thought he could be the next up to take the mantle or whatever and do some stuff afterwards. And then once he left, like I said, Jordan came back, and then Jordan left again. It became the Vince Carter show because Vince kind of reminded me a lot of the Michael Jordan game, and I really thought Vince was gonna be the dude, bro. And Vince could have been the dude. It's just something with that whole Toronto thing, bro.
Yeah, I was like you, but I was Penny. That's when like I turned my attention to Penny because maybe he had the shoes, the commercials, and all that. I'm like, dang, who is it dude? He was smooth. Comparing him to Magic, you know what I'm saying? Another top point guard. I watched Blue Chips a million times, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, I like this Penny kid. But I had throw him to the side when Jordan came back, but it was like, oh, I felt relieved when Jordan came back.
Yeah, you did. I still watch Grant Hill and all too, but when Jordan came back, it was just.
I still had the jerseys and everything. I was still buying. Matter of fact, I bought the blue one when it came out. I mean, the blue one came out after Jordan came back.
Yeah, you're right. You said you had the star one, didn't you? Or the stripe
no,
one?
I never had that one. I had the stripe one. Yeah, I had the stripe one. I didn't like that star one, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like the Tracy McGrady. I love the Tracy McGrady star one, bro, with the shiny material and all that.
Yeah, that was the one that that came out when Penny came out with the. Damn, what number are those? Those 4s or 5s? Those are 5s. The Penny, then the Penny 5s came out. I think those are technically those are 4s. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. There's gotta be 4s. What damn 2s at? Anyway, I think when the Penny 4s came out in '97, because those came out right after the phone posits. I gotta look at my dang collection because I can't. I'm now lost track of numbers.
Grant Hill was my dude though because of Scottie Pippen. I love Scottie Pippen's game. He was always that was my dude. Scottie Pippen.
Grant Hill because he had number 33.
Well, Grant Hill, not just because he had 33, but his game. Grant Hill game was Scottie Pippen like.
And because you had we sure was. I thought you were gonna say because you had the feelers.
Nah, that's why I like Bron too. Though, hold up. As far as think about I'm a Bron fan. You feel what I'm saying? Like that archetype of player.
No, I thought you were gonna say, hold up, I didn't have the shoes.
I did have the shoes. I had I told you the 90, was it the Grant Hill 2s, I think. I think the most comfortable basketball shoes ever, bro.
The popular ones. That's the Grant Hill 2, the popular ones.
The 2s, the 1s, the 2s,
that's like the ones that Tupac had on and all that.
Yeah, both of them tough, but the 2s are like I say, the most comfortable with them all black ones. I got with it. Yeah, my cousin. Shout out to my cousin right now. She's still an accountant for Fee Live right now. Yeah, so I get the well, I don't know where you at then. You say it different. But I be talking to her. She like, you ever went to hook up on them shoes? I got Grant Hills, Stackhouse, Kevin Johnson's.
Hey, I still need to get the Grant Hills. So I had the Grant Hill. Damn, I don't know what number. The ones that came out in '97, I think. The ones that came out when he had the jersey I got with the piston on the front.
I think they're the 3s.
The 3s.
I think they're the 3s at that point because I think '96. I can't remember, bro. I told you them years be flowing, bro.
Yeah, like, bro.
Oh, let me see. Grant Hill 2 shoes. Make sure they're 2s, not the 1s. Yeah, it was the 2s. The 2s is what I'm talking about. But
I knew the ones you talking about. Those are the most popular ones.
They're the most comfortable shoes ever, bro. The Grant Hill 2s, bro. I used to hoop in them all the time.
Made me look it up, bro.
The Grant Hill 1s though were tough too, though. Them 1s, them white and blue and red. Oh my God, I can get back a pair right now. I'm like, cuz hit your boy up, man. I still wear the Grant Hills. And then the 3s were the wild looking ones where they started getting to a different looking all 3s, that stuff.
Yeah, they were the 3s.
I think it was the 3s. I think you're talking about the 3s. I'm saying that's when he brought the Piston jersey, the actual the horse piston on the front and all that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
that's the one I had. That's the one I had.
I had the ones in the 2s, but the 2s, like I said, I recommend them over any basketball shoe, bro. Like, I don't care if you think about looks and all that. Put them 2s on your feet, and you be like, damn, these just they cushions are on your foot. That's it. Like, no tight. I can't describe it. I almost you was like, damn, these words gonna make me feel like I gotta pause too many times, but they just cushions, literally on your foot.
You said 2s, no Jordans, huh? I got you.
No Jordans. That's your boy. I hate the 2s. So that's yours. I hate the Jordan 2s, bro. I hate them so much.
I got a pair. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Go ahead, keep going.
Listen, but yeah, man, there's just a little something, man. We with Chris, I was like Chris Bosh, man. I had to pause on that, man, because like I said, you're gonna have a lot of folks gonna be misleading a lot of people, man, being facetious out here, man. Can't be doing that, Chris Bosh. You know better than that, man. DFW Finest. But yeah, man, let's turn the page here, King. Let's go ahead and get to these questions, these comments, man. But before we do that, man, let's show some love to the merch. Yes, sir. Listen, if you guys are interested in the merch of the channel, simply scroll down to the description box below. Check out that link in the description box down below. It'll take you right to the site where all our merch is, t-shirts and hoodies and all that type of stuff. Members, you already know, if you're a member of the channel, you get that permanent discount. You can use it as many times as you want. It does not matter how many times you use it, guys. It's permanent for you guys. Just our way of showing thanks for y'all for showing love to the channel in that special way. All right. So with all that being said, y'all go and scroll on down to the description box and check out the site. All right, King, let's go ahead and get into the question, these comments, man. We call it a night.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, do this.
What we got, man?
What's up? We got JP in the house saying, is this thing on? 1, 2. What up, JP?
My chick.
We got Al in the house saying, sounds like KD has had sour grapes for quite a while. Has he ever fit on any team? I just had sour grapes up there.
He can't.
Good. Gee, they were good, bro.
What I'm gonna say?
He can't.
He could. I'm not gonna say he could if he just stop being KD. I guess I don't know.
Sour grapes now, bro. That's all I'm thinking about now. I wonder if the guy wanted to freeze it. JP said he's a mercenary. All he is. Big J said, I agree with King. Kevin Durant is the best role player. He is the MJ of Robert Ory's.
Jesus.
I can't. I've never it sounds so disrespectful when I talk about Kevin Durant. It's like I want to give him the most respect because he's like he's saying he's the Michael Jordan of
Hold on, King. Hold on.
It is, bro, but he is. He's the Michael Jordan of role players. He's the ultimate, and it took until the end of his career, like long into his career, that you can see what he really was, and kind of going to Golden State playing a role. When he did that, it was like it is what it is, but he's the ultimate role player, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Big J's a Glow Y'all member as well. As Sean said, disrespectful guys. KD is a top 20 all-time player, and respect to KD for his post-ACL recovery. Yeah, respect to him. I said he might be. I said 15 as far as Sean. I ain't say he wasn't in the top 20.
And I said top 20, didn't I?
Yeah, he said I would have to think. You said I had to think he'd be a top 20 guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be disrespectful. You said top 20. I said top 20.
He said top 20.
Yeah. So you being disrespectful.
The character says, "Yo, what up, character?
What up?
CC said if that was the case, Kobe would have left in 05 and 06. Yeah, if he was chasing for rings and all.
Why would he leave Smush Parker? Come on, man, don't do that, man.
That's crazy. He talking about ring chasing. JP said, "What a joke." Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Big J said WGN had the local broadcast right for the Bulls because they did. All cable networks carried them.
So, Big J, can you find it real quick? It's my guy in the cheer. Shout out to Ned from Spider-Man. Look up when that whole partnership stopped with the Bulls. I don't think they do it no more. And I think it was too long after Jordan retired from the Bulls, the second time or whatever.
I don't know. Does WGN still exist?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes.
I don't know what channel was on. JP said there's a huge difference between elevating your team and going to team to get a chip. Yes. Facts. Jay says Jordan was that good. He got bored with the game for a year and a half and needed another challenge. Then comes back and wins another 3 in a row. He is the GOAT. People don't want to hear it, man. Okay. Which player in the NBA right now today, right, just today, any player you would choose can leave their team, their current team they on, for 2 years or 1.5 years, come back and win the chip on their team.
Joker.
Meaning their team gonna still be good enough where they like everything be perfect. Where you say, man, I'm coming back now. Next year, get it together. We winning the chip.
With the analytics lining up perfect, it's got to be Joker.
Gotta be the Joker. Okay, just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any player doing that.
Shout out to Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah. Big J said, I would love to see the next MJ. I love watching the way he played basketball. It was beautiful. Even the Wizards MJ had that block on Ron Mercer. Yeah, that two-hand block, top 5 in history. But that was crazy, bro. You get blocked like that. That might have been the end of Ron Mercer's career. And I thought Ron Mercer
shout out to
nice.
Ron Mercer.
I thought Ron Mercer, Ron Artest and Ron Mercer, bro.
Ron Mercer, boy.
They were going to be nice, bro. They were my dudes, man. Ron Artest and Ron Mercer over there in Chicago and all that stuff.
Hey, you talking about a Ron Mercer, boy. Ron thought he was replacing Jordan when he went over there, boy.
Bro, I thought Ron Mercer was going to be nice, though, man. I ain't going to lie.
Could tell
he
Ron
was
Mercer
nice for a second.
Nothing. Yeah, he was for a second, for sure.
For a quick second, and then it was like,
yeah.
Big J said the Bulls were my team, and I moved to DF Dub in '98, so I adopted the Mavs, and they were a weird German kid. Yeah, Big J, that's what I'm saying. I want to, you with me, Big J. I want to see another GOAT. Like, bro, I want to see another Jordan. It's not that I don't want to see it. It's like, I'm just trying to tell people, no, that ain't it. I mean, people lying to you. Like, you got a car, and then they give you another car and say, oh, this is the same car. And you're like, no, that ain't the same car. JP said MJ was the most transcendent player in sports history. Yeah, I agree. Over Wayne Gretzky, over anybody. And it's not even to knock them. You feel me? This is not to knock the other greats, which there are many greats in that sport.
A GOAT beyond among the GOATs.
The GOAT of all GOATs is Michael Jordan. Al says, thank you for having Mateo on Friday. I hope I can join you live because that is important to me. Appreciate you, Al. Come on through. That might be a hard pause too. Big J says WJN had the rights until 2019.
Okay. Oh, maybe I stopped watching for a reason. But yeah, okay. And
Radio said MJ got bored, more like he had to step away due to all the heat from his gambling. Yeah, you got to chill with that, Radio. You can't be talking about that. We don't talk about stuff. We don't talk about stuff that's not known. You know, like you only hear us talking about 3 letters with LeBron. You feel me? It's stuff not known. You feel me? If it's not known, we don't talk about it. So why would we talk about it? You can't use that.
But yes, I understand, Radio. That rumor has been floated out there for years. So
yeah, bro, and we'll never. Well, somebody might have to say something. I'm about to say David Stern gone, so we'll never get that story. But jeez,
hey, David say taking that to his grave. What talking about?
It's gone. It's already to his grave.
He already to his grave. Exactly.
Jay says Jordan will always be my GOAT, but if anyone has a chance to throne him, it will be Wemby. He's got all the God-given tools that y'all got There's a lot of people that came into the league that had tools that I'm like, LeBron got the tools. I'd rather have LeBron tools than Wemby's.
Who was the guy you thought was going to place Jordan? Who'd you just say a minute ago?
Vince Carter. Vince Carter could do some things better than Jordan. Vince Carter jump higher than Jordan, better dunker than Jordan, all that stuff. Better 3-point shooter than Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But he's not Michael Jordan.
It's
more than
it's more about just tools, Jay. It's like we always see us hear us say there's certain things that certain players have that you can't really explain, that you can't just see it on a piece of paper. It's just that certain it factor that they gotta have. And I'm not talking about what they say in the media and all that stuff. It's just a certain swagger, I guess you could say, or
I think I can explain it a little better. I think
go ahead.
I think Jordan, the most mental tough basketball player I've ever seen. Most mentally tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if Wemby got that. From what I've seen so far, like that, and it's something that you just can't, bro. I've seen that since Jordan came into the door. You feel me? Like since the first day I've ever seen Jordan, the stuff I've seen of back in the day when I had to go research the early Jordan and all that stuff, the going against what's his name, Larry Bird in the court being, you feel me, guard on the court and all that stuff. That was the taking them to overtime and all that. That was the most mentally tough. Like, dude, Detroit had to make rules for this guy. Like, and he went the next year and said, "Let me go in the gym and take them out."
Let me put it like this. Jordan was you got those kind of players that you have a fighting chance if you had that player on your team.
Yep. No matter what.
Like, no matter what. like, oh, we good. I'm kicking my feet back because I got that player on my team. That's the kind of player Jordan was. I don't feel that with Wemby. Like we talked about it during the final run, right? We said in the finals, everybody kept saying Wemby's gonna be the best player, just overlooking Jalen Brunson. But watching that series, it was as if Jalen Brunson had that feeling like, yo, we got Jalen Brunson, we good.
Yep.
He been that way the whole entire playoff run, right? I just never felt that with Wemby, man. Like I said, that's one of those intangible things that you can't just pinpoint and put on a piece of paper. It just it's what he has. That's him. It's in him. That's what he is as a basketball player or whatever. So,
and another thing, Jay, as far as Wemby and Jordan, like it's something the little stat that Relle said before that like we try to repeat. And that whole run of Jordan winning championships, that winning his 6, he never lost more than 2 in a row at any point. Can you imagine that, bro? Like, Jay, that's crazy.
From like 91 to 98, bro.
To 98, Michael Jordan never lost more than 2 games in a row.
That's damn near 10 years.
That's unbelievable. That's crazy. So is Wemby gonna be like that? We're gonna be like, damn. That's why I tell people all the time. I always thought Michael Jordan was gonna win, bro, because he barely lost. It was like this dude don't lose more than 2 games. Like, damn, Michael Jordan lost 2 games today. Well, he ain't win. He ain't gonna lose the third one. Radio said gambling cover-ups ain't new. Look at Shohei. Fact, we don't know about it. Radio, what you mean? Again, with Shohei.
Hey, shout out to I got Jeff, man.
Shout out to Jeff, man. Shohei the GOAT and all that stuff going to the GOAT. We don't know about that, so we can't talk about it.
There you go, JP.
JP says the ability to transcend any moment. Facts.
Yes, like and like I said, that's that. You put it in words, JP, and I think people still don't understand it. That's why I said, like, I know it's like a cop-out answer. We say, bro, y'all had to be there, man.
It don't matter what the moment is. If you knew you had to win, like he said, he was down by 20-something to Indiana in that game 7 when they were like, all right, you got a chance. And then he was like, no. It's like, you can't beat me. I'm Michael Jordan. I'm gonna find a way to get these guys to win.
What I tell you when I was a kid and I saw that shit, I thought it was over for Chicago.
Yeah, everybody thought Indiana. They thought it was the one. It's like, damn, Indiana gonna beat them.
That push out shot and put them up 3-2 in the series, bro. I literally thought, like, damn, I can't believe Jordan about to lose. Like, I just couldn't believe it. And then, like you said, ride it off to 2,
bro.
It's game 7.
Yep.
That was the only team that really put him, that took him to the brink right there in the 90s, bro. So
and he still said no. They took him to the brink and he said, no, they were up 3-2, bro. And they were game 7 up 20 points and they lost. Jordan still. I've got nothing more to say, bro. It's any situation. There was no situation too big for us, Michael Jordan. There was none.
But yeah, man, listen, we just appreciate everybody, man, rocking with your boys, man. Shout out to the folks who just subscribed to the channel. We'll be back here on Friday. L already said it. We're gonna have Matei on with us on Friday, man, from Slovenia. Gonna talk a little Luka and the Lakers, man. Kind of get his thoughts on what direction he see the Lakers going in with Luka and all that type of stuff. Kind of give his thoughts because Luka and him right now over in Slovenia, so he probably has some news on that. So we're gonna have him on with us on Friday. NBA content, like I said, man, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Join us here for these conversations, man. Like you see, you saw the people on the screen, man. Join for these conversations. It's what we're here for. Hit them likes as well. That helps out the channel in more ways than you know. And also, shout out to L. If you want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Like I said, we have Friday morning shows dedicated to the members of the channel, also with other perks as well. So if you want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button. Also, shout out to Big J, BA, and Cuz on Cuz We Geeks, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. King, I know why you was running behind, bro. You saw X-Men, didn't you?
I still ain't watch it yet. I'm gonna watch one. Get over here.
You ain't real no more.
I ain't real no more, but you don't want to use it behind. Come on.
What's up? I watched when it come out.
Last week, I'm all like, did you see it? No, I ain't even watch it.
No, I got the date wrong. I told you that on a Monday. Yeah, that's come out on Wednesday. So I got the date wrong. But other than that, I watch it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to. You know who Big J and BA anymore? You know who they are. I got to.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? I had to. They bullying me all day.
This. Hey, shout out to lastly, I want to say shout out to y'all lady Paige over there, man. Over there on the wings and all, showing off more than Caitlyn. You know that? Because people want to love Caitlyn so much and she the greatest. No, shout out to Paige taking over the Great White Hope. You know, I like the competition over there. You feel me?
Hey, I want you to see that. I sent you a tweet, man.
I know. That's what. So when you sent that to me, that's why I'm saying this now. Shout out to that Caitlin Clark not being who y'all wanted her to be, but y'all can keep trying. You can keep pushing that. Shout out to Asia Wilson being the GOAT and all of that. Let's see Caitlin get there. Oh, she's still in the game, killing. Oh, sorry, Asia's still the truth. Oh, huh. That's great.
Another woman basketball player can hate, but you know that's what it is.
We know that.
Yeah. But listen, like I said, man, we have our shows every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning. We're gonna be talking about X-Men 97 episode 8. What else came out here recently? I thought it was something else. BJ probably remind me, I can't remember.
Talking about Spider-Man, so
yeah, we got talked about Spider-Man. It broke more records. It broke the box office record for Monday and for Tuesday. Though they're going to be that movie's going to be in IMAX this weekend.
What comes out this weekend? Anything? This is a tough weekend for somebody to come out. Yeah, they don't need to.
Spider-Man about to dominate for stupid amounts of time, bro. We talked about that
this
too.
This is no time to be out in the theater right now. They're going to get destroyed.
So we having a debate right now on the show who's going to make more money out of Spider-Man and Doomsday. We having that debate right now. So
I'm gonna say Spider-Man.
I listen. BJ,
I don't think this Avengers is going to do more than the last one.
And it's for reasons because you got Avengers lined up. It's coming out with Doom. It's coming out the exact same day with Doom. That's one. It does not have any of the IMAX theaters, and it's got other movies behind it in that holiday season. Like I know BJ was laughing, but Jumanji makes money. That's coming out the week after that. That's a family movie. It's going to take away from that too. So I
think the fatigue going to be a part of it too.
They're going to have a whole lot more obstacles than the Spider-Man has. Like I said, Spider-Man has a clear slate behind it, so there's really nothing that's going to challenge it right now. So they might mess around and hit $2 billion by this week.
And there was Spider-Man. Do you know people forget about Tobey Maguire and them? Shit, they were back when Spider-Man 2 and it was going to Sam Raimi and it was running the.
Well, I was trying to tell because I was telling BJ and them, and I'm glad BA reminded us. Remember when the last Spider-Man came out? It was around COVID. Remember, it was like a year after COVID, so people were still not going to the movies like that. Bro. That and on top of that, it did not go to China because of certain reasons. So it still made a hair under $2 billion with those factors in there, right? You always got to look at certain things, bro. You got to look at the Spider-Man, the first trailer. Is that right? No, that's the first trailer. No, what's the first trailer? Yeah, what's the first trailer? Because Cuz brought it up. The first trailer had almost 1 billion views. Almost 1 billion views. You look at that. You look at the pre-sales on the tickets, which also Spider-Man's helping out Doomsday on that too, because now Doomsday numbers are jumping, so they're starting to become sold out. So yeah, like I said, I got Spider-Man beating it, bro. But hey, I could be wrong.
I got Spider-Man beating it too. I think, like I say, it's two characters, one from each, one from DC and one from Marvel. As long as you got a decent script and all that stuff, you guarantee
it's gonna make stupid.
It's gonna make stupid money.
Spider-Man.
Batman and Spider-Man. Yep, you make a Spider-Man for Marvel, they going and it's okay. They're gonna make hella money. You make a Batman for DC, they're gonna make hella money. Shout out to Christopher Nolan and all them. But yeah. So either one of them.
Yeah, well, shout out Christopher Nolan.
Hey man, I want Bane and them, not Bane, Christian Bale in the back, bro. I want one more. I'm like, bro, please. I know you said no. It's probably never gonna happen. I know they talked. I think they talked to Nolan again. Though Nolan said
Nolan on a mission, dog. He's at that level now. He transcended, bro. He can make whatever he want now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would love him to go back and take Batman, bro. I bet you this. If he said he wanted Batman, I bet you they give it to him.
Oh yeah.
They'd be like, yo,
bro, it's yours. No. Actually, he's not with Warner Bros. anymore. He signed that deal with Universal.
You're right. You right.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And Div says, says KD didn't have an ACL. He had an Achilles tendon. It wasn't an ACL. It was something. He had something with his knee. For OKC.
Well, it led to his knee.
No, didn't he have a knee injury in OKC? Was it a foot injury? What did he have in the OKC? Was it just a foot or was it a knee? Because he was missing time. And remember in OKC between him and Russell Westbrook, they were missing time.
I think he's talking about the injury in Golden State.
Yeah, he talking about, but I think the person earlier, Sean or whatever, may have been talking about all the way back in That's what I thought, because I thought he had a knee injury back in OKC. Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, because maybe he missed a year, didn't he?
Yeah, he was missing time in OKC. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like between him and Westbrook, they kept missing, going back and forth, and missing like the second half of the season and all that by injuries and all that. So I don't remember if it was his. I think one of the years it was his foot. I don't remember if it was his knee though at all. But yeah, he had obviously had the Achilles too, from the calf and all that. Alleged, I already knew it was the Achilles back then. And then lastly, I'll read this before I say about my part. Dave said, so explain to me how Cuban doesn't learn from repeated mistakes, let go of Nash and Brunson. And he said, wasn't the ACL for what's the name? OKC. Okay, I believe you did, even though you did be lying. But also share, more share, y'all. Like is the equivalent of a share. We appreciate y'all.
Say that real smooth, man.
Also, if you're into WWE content and stuff like that, follow myself on We Talk. Myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. Like to call us the best, brightest, and the blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. We do watch alongs all throughout the week, review shows on Sunday afternoons. And yeah, you can also watch live on Discord if you need access over there just by hooking up your Discord to your YouTube. We actually, me and myself and Queen going to Fairfax tomorrow to watch a house show for WWE. So if you're over there, we probably have some like videos and stuff up as well if you're interested in that type of stuff. But
yeah, what I said, I was like, it was real slick.
What? Hold on, let me see. Hawk said right foot fracture for Durant had okay.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Div said threw that out all slick. Like, I mean, I just told the truth, Div. I didn't want to.
He said Clay tore ACL. Oh, dang, yeah.
Clay came back from the injuries on the boat and all that stuff and tore that damn Achilles. Like, bro, what?
Boy.
Bro, Clay was on.
Clay got his
what would have happened if Clay went to tore his ACL, bro? That's back when I wanted Clay to be a number. That's back when I wanted Clay to go to his own team. I'm not gonna lie to you. Clay better win Finals MVP. He was trying to win that Finals MVP against Kawhi Leonard, bro.
If it wasn't for Clay, they wouldn't have went to 7 against OKC that year.
Yeah, like, and that was game 6. He was going off when he got hurt, right? That was game 6 again with Clay. And Clay had like 30 in the first half almost against Kawhi and them. Damn, Clay was going off, bro.
What game 6 Clay came from?
Yeah. And then Hawk said Clay tore his ACL, yep. And then Div Clay cooked. And Hawk said, yeah, Clay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, listen, like I said, we'll be back here, man, on Friday with our special guest, Matei, in the building, guys. So join us for that, man. This is Cap and Crown NBA podcast. Like I said, we'll be back here on Friday. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown, man. Listen, I know one guy who got the coldest ACL of all time, King. You're being disrespectful, bro. I put him up there kind of with Jordan, if you think about it, bro, with that transcendentness. And that's your boy, the White Power.